doing the work that should be done. I want to call attention to a brother that recently lost his home within the last week, a brother named Larry Fox. His family was the first black family to own a house in Diamond Heights. It goes so deep with Larry that when they were building his home in Diamond Heights, he witnessed the building of his home. When they were building his home, his father used to take him out there on the weekends and watch the building of that house, which was not only the building of a structure, not only wood and frames, but it was the building of character, and it was part of the struggle of being an African American, about being a black person in San Francisco, which is now almost becoming, you might as well say it's a crime.
So why are we here today?
We're here to close our accounts!
We were here, James and I were here to close our accounts. All the money that Wells Fargo has, they stole from us. Our work. There is no wealth that does not come from our work. And they've stolen it. Part of the way they've increased it and made it more is through mortgage fraud. One aspect of the racism of this situation is how they've gone to families, Latino families, black families who would qualify for reasonable loans and steer them away from them and steer them toward these predatory loans. And then they come around.
Penny.
Yeah.
This would not be a gathering without your presence.
You know,
Penny Kelly.
when I want to get depressed, I look at the San Francisco Chronicle every day.
That's right.
What it does? No, it's very important. I make sure my blood pressure medicine is working. I take the medicine, I wait a half hour, I read the paper. And what do I see in the paper? I see ads from Wells Fargo about how they are saving people's homes. They're not saving it for the people. They're saving it for somebody else.
I would like to call on a lovely woman who is making sure that the memory of Manilatown and the I Hotel is alive. She is with the Manilatown Heritage Foundation. Her name is Evelyn Lulu-Keeson, and she has a story about Wells Fargo she is going to share with us right now. So Evelyn?
Yes.
Right.
Hello everyone, thank you very much. Thank you for coming out on this beautiful day. Many of you know the story about the International Hotel. And many of you know that 10 years of anti-eviction struggle resulted still in the San Francisco Fire Department and the San Francisco Sheriff's Department challenging about 3,000 people who stood arm in arm, 10 people deep in a human barricade and inside the hotel protecting the tenants against the eviction that came on August 4th, 1977. But that didn't stop the community, the entire community, the Asian community, the church community, people who were fighting for human rights to stand and make their point that they have to have that place replaced with senior housing for low-income people. It took almost 30 years for that to happen. That's perseverance. And as we stand here together, it's our duty to tell the young people who are in school right now what's happening now, to talk to them at the dinner table, at McDonald's, wherever you have dinner together, in the car. Talk about what you did today. Tell your children. Tell them the story about what it takes to fight for low-income housing for seniors. And tell them about what it takes to fight against foreclosures. Now we know that Wells Fargo and Bank of America and all of these large institutions they purchase these loans from people who work out in the community, sell mortgages to people like you and me. That's what happened to me. They buy these mortgages thinking, preparing, getting ready to make a profit off of your mortgage. It's a system.
Before we hear from our last speaker, Kathy Galvez, I'd like to lead us all in a chant. We're going to say, Evelyn and I are going to say, Maki Baka.
Yeah.
We like to say, Wag Matakot. That means struggle, don't be afraid. So, Maki Baka.
Maki Baka.
Wag Matakot.
Wag Matakot.
Maki Baka.
Maki Baka.
Wag Matakot.
Wag Matakot.
That's Filipino for struggle, fight on, continue, don't be afraid.
Yay!
And our last speaker, but certainly not our least speaker, is a native San Franciscan who's been going through a lot of hardship right now. Evicted from her home of 40 years in Noe Valley. She's a person who has a lot of strength, and she has to have a lot of strength to persevere and go through all of the bullshit she's going through right now. So without any further ado, this is Kathy Galvez.
People here, this whole experience here is about taking your money out of Wells Fargo. I have a letter from Mike Miller, who's at 442 Vicksburg Street, San Francisco. He withdrew his money from 24th Street Wells Fargo when he found out what they were doing to my home at 1164 Church Street. And this letter said, this letter said, Ms. Galvez, I handed out this letter to employees at 24th Street Wells Fargo. I hope it's accurate. Please let me know. Keep up your spirits. We shall overcome. Mike Miller. And he says, staff, it is dated March 22nd. Staff employees, Wells Fargo Bank, 24th Miller, from Mike Miller. He was the first one on 24th Street to withdraw his money in protest for the treatment Wells Fargo is doing to us human beings. We are all human beings. We're in the same race. What the hell's wrong with Wells Fargo? They're acting inhumane. They're acting inhumane. We are human beings. We're in the same race. Don't forget, we are human
poem. It's in honor of my sister Kathy, who Poor Magazine is standing with till the end. Larry Fox, to the several thousand elders and families in struggle with this thing called foreclosure. So it starts with, for what? For what? Foreclose what? This poem is in honor of all the elders who deserve to rest, work their entire lives only to wonder, what's next? This poem is in honor of all the families and mamas trying, not dying, to keep their families nest. Foreclose what? Foreclose what? Screaming to Creator, how do I get out of this mess? With gangsters in suits wearing our nooses around their necks.
Ouch.
They all come from the violent tribes called Wells Fargo, Chase, DMG, rolling hard with guns controlled by clicks on iPhones and drones, moving financial lives that we can't see. I want to give it up to the fighters and the strugglers at Senior and Disability Action and all the people out here, to my sisters and brothers who you don't see, and to other poverty scholars like me and Mama D who were on the street post-eviction, post-foreclosure, because there is no difference from the houseless people and the foreclosed people and the poor people. We are all, as Kathy Galvez says, human beings. Give it up for the struggle. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, Grinch, come over here. No, keep the Grinch on.
Okay, so Thank you for coming. Appreciate your presence here today.
It's not a song, it's just a
little chant. Okay, ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, everybody. I had a home, but you took it back and you sold it. You are a Grinch. I paid my mortgage on time every month, but you still sold my home. You are a Grinch. You are a Grinch. Wells Fargo, you are a Grinch. I'm a kid, had a warm house to live in, but you took it and sold it. But you took it away from me. You are a Grinch.
Grinch.
I have nowhere to set up my tree for the holidays this year because you sold it. You are a Grinch. Wells Fargo, you are a